Looking at the area of this compound shape, you can see pretty simply, I hope, that this compound shape is made up of two rectangles, one there and one there. So the first method that we're going to have a look at is, well, I'm calling it the divide and conquer method. So what we're going to do with the divide part is we're going to actually break up this compound shape into the two rectangles, and then we're going to solve it, which is the conquer part. So let's divide this compound shape into the two rectangles that make it up. So we've got one rectangle here, so we'll call that rectangle number 1. And we've also got another rectangle down here, and we will call this rectangle, so that's it there. And we'll call this rectangle rectangle number 2. So let's go back and check out rectangle number 1. And remember that we're going to use our formulae for areas of rectangles. So we're going to use A equals length times width. And let's see how much information we can actually get straight from the diagram. So length, in this case it's 3, and the width, well, we're given the width, so that's lucky. So that's 2. And so the area of that particular rectangle happens to be 6 centimeters. Got to use the units of measurement squared. So we're going to be using that in our calculations. And if we have a look at rectangle number 2, okay, we'll start with our formula and let's see what we've got. Area equals, we don't have the length, but we do have the width. The width is 2, so put that in. Let's figure out what the length is. The length is a bit of a hassle, you have to figure that out. The whole length. So I know from here to here, which is from here to here, right? It's 4. So that's 4. So what is it from here to here? That's what we're trying to find out. I know that from this point to this point, it's 3. And I also know from this point to this point, it's 1. So if from here to here it's 3, and from here to here is 1, I know that from this point to this point it must be 2. So I know that's 2. 2 plus 4 gives me a length of 6. So I can put 6 in here. So area equals 6 times 2, which is 12. And that's centimeters squared as well. So as I said to you, if I have the area of this rectangle number 1 and this rectangle number 2 and I add them together, I will end up with the area of the entire compound shape. Right, so let's do that. 6 plus 12. So the area of this compound shape is 18 centimeters squared. So that's how to do it using the method I've called divide and conquer. I've just conquered it because I've given the area of 18 centimeters squared. But there is another way to approach this problem, and I call it the take a bite out of the whole approach. This is method 2. So the idea behind this is to, first of all, have a hole. So we're going to get the hole. And the hole in this case is the whole theoretical rectangle. Okay, so let me just do this for a second. Just going to take a copy. I want to paste this copy down the bottom as our master copy. And this is the hole. Okay, so it's the whole rectangle. Let's find the area of the hole. Let's find the area of the whole rectangle. So again, I'm just going to use my formula. So area equals length times width. And let's see what information we actually have for the whole. So I need to find the whole length. Luckily, from here to here is 3, and from here to here is the same as this, which is 4. So 4. So I know that the whole length is 3 plus 4, which is 7. So that's 7 centimeters from here to here. So it'll be 7 multiplied by whatever the width is. This case, it's a little bit tricky, but here's 2, and from here to here, it's the same as from here to here. And that's 2. So from here to here is 4 centimeters. So I know that's 4 centimeters. Area equals 7 times 4, which is 28 centimeters. What is it? Squared. So that's the hole. I need to take a bite out of the hole. Or in this case, I need to actually take 2 bites. I need to take 2 bites out of the hole. So take a bite. Yeah, I actually have to take 2 bites. The 2 bites that I'm talking about, remember we had the hole? So the hole was here. This is the whole rectangle. And the bites that I need to take out, remember, are these portions here, because they're not part of the rectangle. They're not part of that larger rectangle. So this bit I have to take out. That's 1 bite. And this, right, is the other bite that I have to take. This is the other bite that has to come out of the hole. So, again, let's number these guys just so we can keep track of what we're doing. So I'm going to number this number 1, number this number 2, and let's go with that. So number 1, use my formula, area equals length times width, and see what we have. So length, I'm given it as 4. Width, I'm given it as well as 2. So I know that the area of rectangle number 1 is 8 centimeters squared. Let's have a crack at rectangle number 2. Write down what I do have. Area equals length. So I know that this is 1 because that's indicated. What's this one? From there to there. Oh, look, it's parallel to that one. They're the same length, so that's 2, right? So it's going to be 2 times 1. Area equals 2 times 1, which is 2. 2 centimeters is area squared. So if I add 8 and 2, I get, right, 10 centimeters squared. And that has to come away from, so I'm going to, this is the bite, this is the size of the bite that I take out of the hole. So I minus it from the hole. And 28 minus 10 is 18. And so I know that the area of this compound shape is 18 units of measurement centimeters squared.